Hi, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. If you're new here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe, all that good stuff. And happy. Well, no, it's not Happy New Year, but we will be Happy New Year for those of us in the UK in less than 12 hours' time. For those of us in Australia, I believe it's some of them. It might be Happy New Year already. Something like that. Anyway, if you're new around here, as I said, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. There's a New Year's resolution for you. Subscribe to the West Ham Network, or maybe become a member. There we go. There we go. As of the 1st of January, why not? Why not? We have got our a New Year's Eve quiz. A New Year's Eve quiz for you guys today. So if you'd like to join, the pin's down there, or in the comments, there is this link. If you kick it, which nothing's going to happen. If you click on the link, it will take you directly to there as well. So let's see, we've got a chat so far. We'll have a little goosey gander about what we've got coming up this week, for the rest of the week rather. Who is calling the golden shot? Well, of course, me, of course. It's not going to be a sale of the century. Although the transfer window does open tomorrow, doesn't it? I believe so. Yes, and obviously we play Crystal Palace tomorrow at 5:30, and we'll have the watch along. Obviously tomorrow, the watch along. And then on Sunday, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday. Stell is doing a year of review year with 2021 retrospective, West Ham retrospective. Have some guests on there, talk about some of the highlights of being in the last year. Some things are going to be, might be discussed that might come up today, for example. It's been a bit of a year. It's a bit of a year. Let's say that, in the least. In terms of. No, I was going to show a slide, but actually that's a question later on. We can talk about that later on. Good afternoon, Father Sam. A bit warm in Allchurch today. I just walked out of my garage. The sun on my back, 15 degrees. What's going on? It's a bit lighter as well, isn't it? Is it getting lighter already? I know it's the 21st of December onwards. It's meant to get lighter, but it was noticeably lighter yesterday. So good afternoon to you, Father Snowman. Gazza's in the house. Good afternoon, Gazza. Jason, hope you're well, my friend. Come on, you wines. Father Snowman, hello, matey. Peter XXX, hello. James Farmer, afternoon, morning, afternoon, evening. Happy New Year. Indeed it is. Is it too early to drink booze? It's 5 o'clock somewhere, my friend. 5 o'clock somewhere. Still working through the turkey ice cream today. How disgusting. But good luck. And Athos, good afternoon to you. Happy New Year to all the West Ham family, indeed. And that's what we would love to give our Happy New Year's. What do you say? Was it not congratulations? What is it like? Just best wishes from everyone at the West Ham Network. Hope you have a lovely evening tonight. And yeah, for West Ham 2021 ain't been too shabby, Alonso. Frano, hope you're well. I've had a vegan beef Wellington. How does that work out? You can't have the beef in it straight away. Anyway, good luck to you. Hi, Ludders. Hope you're well. Do you come from a land down under? After it's almost New Year's Eve where Neil is in South Australia. 11:02 p.m. Absolutely mental. Hope you're my friend. Day 8 of COVID. Hoping for 3 points tomorrow. Hope you're well, Harley. Why don't you join the quiz? Might cheer you up a little bit. Kimbo, hope you're well, my friend. Selhurst Park is such a dump. Whenever I go, I expect the stands to collapse. Never like the toilets. Never like the toilets at Selhurst Park. Never did. I remember we used to go there. I remember when Wimbledon used to play there as well. Oh, horrible place. Have a good New Year's, everyone. Indeed. And also about Selhurst Park, it's just an arse to get to, isn't it? If you're driving or anything, it's just not the most easy place to get to in the world. Considering how easy it is to get to London Stadium, for example, with so many different transport links. Happy New Year to Neil. Almost. No beef, but based on one. So you had no beef, then you had no, because you have the palm, the sort of the ham around it, and then so none of that as well. Oh dear. Well, I hope it was nice. Jason. Hope it was nice. It's one thing I could not honestly be is vegan. I'll be honest. I'm such a carnivore. It's unbelievable. Same as Flo. She could never be a vegan. I think Joe could be a vegetarian. That's for sure. She could live without it, but not me. Really can't. Afternoon, vegan beef Wellington. Then it's just beans in pastry. Oh dear. Oh, fair enough. We'll probably start the quiz in about 10 minutes anyway, so you've got plenty of time to join in. As I said, you can go kahoot.it and use the kit pin 1771500, or you can download the app. There's a Kahoot app, which is just a little bit easier. Or right at the beginning there, I put a link in the chat. And you can hit that and it'll take you straight to there. As I said, we've got the watch along tomorrow. We've got the watch along tomorrow. We've got Stell's year in review with guests, 2019, the year that was for West Ham. And then I believe Stell will be doing West Ham Weekly on the Monday. God, you got double Stell. It sounds like you're going to get something at the pie and mash, double. Fair play. I think Stell's going to be at Crystal Palace tomorrow. So if you are at Crystal Palace and you see Stell, don't forget to give it a Stealthy and tag the West Ham Network. He'll love it. Afternoon, Rob. Hope you well. It was honestly fair play. Father Snowman, when will the first signing be? Who knows? The January transfer window apparently opens tomorrow. Because I didn't know if it did because it was like New Year's Day or whatever. So yeah, apparently that's starting with as I said, 60. I think I've had about 67 players that we've appeared on my show, not including just Stell's show as well. So we're probably hitting about 75, I reckon, players we've been linked with. So it's only sort of 3 squads worth of players we've been linked with. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna do like the song "We Didn't Start the Fire." I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll release it on New Year's Day. I'm gonna do "We Didn't Start the Rumors," and it'd be like Deli Ali and Adanyana Zai. I thought it'd be quite funny. I was just looking at it today, and I thought, and then I heard that song, and I was like, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. So maybe I'll have a play around with that. First signing 11:45 on the last day of the window. Who? Let's hope not, because I think doesn't it close at 11 o'clock as well? I think maybe rather than midnight. So would be too late otherwise. Nearly 50 and still had to have egg and soldiers for my son this morning. Never grow up. Good on you, mate. Good on you. And what's the point in growing up? Is it? Life's too short. If anything's the last 18 months, you just got to just enjoy life and just do it. Just have a go and don't have any regrets or anything like that. That's my New Year's resolution, is to carry on regardless next year. Just have a go and have fun. Life's too short. You only have 3 score and 10, and so you might as well enjoy it while you're here. We shouldn't have signed Kieran Dyer. Thanks, James. Retrospectively, there we go. No striker coming. We'll see. Cresswell could be longer than expected. I definitely need cover there. Well, there's two different things. Someone said, I was reading an article by injury experts, whatever that means, or a doctor, as most people call him, but it's an injury expert. And he said that Cresswell could be out for another 6 weeks based on the injury. But then I read an article today, I think it was X or something like that, and said Zuma and Cresswell could be back within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what to believe, but I think we definitely need cover in the left back position, let's be sure. And if it means going to buy the 2 boys, or just by Robinson from Fulham, or by Robinson and Tosin, I quite like that as a deal. Because it shows, again, get someone like Robinson in. Cresswell's 31 now, isn't he? He's not going to be around forever. And so, having a 24-year-old in there, but then, or maybe you do get someone like Kazawa, and then with Longello being the plan afterwards. I was reading that PSG are willing to pay some of his wages to get him out of PSG. That's never a good sign, is it? That's never a good sign. So yeah. So I hopefully we don't get him. I had a whole panettone for breakfast yesterday. Lovely. Good on you, son. Good on you. With Nutella maybe on top. Why not? Get your arm out in January and have Okaflex take his place. Has been in the competition for about 3 years. I totally agree. We didn't start the fire. We might want another Kieran Dyer. I'm going to do rumours. Love it if we got Coletta Carr. That's who I am. What about Longello? Better sooner than later. I think that's part of the long time plan. That's for sure. Bowen started the fire. He did. GP, hope you're well. We can't give Odie a new contract. Well, we are giving him a new contract apparently, like a 1 year extension to his contract. So that's going to be happening. So that's happening, and I believe. I'm going to just put the thing in the chat again, just so we can see. I believe they're offering him a 1 year contract for next season anyway. So, but he's not going to be. For me, he's going to be back up next season, isn't he? 33, and he's I think Happy Hammerette suggests that he's 34 at the end of this season, so he'll be 35 at the end of next season. I think if you've got someone like Coletta Carr or as I said, Toysin from Fulham or Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth, someone you could spend, then you got them, and then maybe do get rid of Diop, maybe, who knows, and then Alesse can move into and Baptiste can move into those sort of that next spot. There's lots to happen. I think there's going to be a lot of moving parts in the next few weeks, that's for sure. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you're well, my friend. Do you think Newman plays Football Manager? Kelly and the defender from Fulham, I usually sign both for West Ham. I think he should sign both of them. I like Kelly. Lloyd Kelly's very good. But Toysin is a massive. I don't know. Adibinola Boyo. I can't pronounce his surname. So Toysin. He's quite tall. He's quite tall. Where Lloyd Kelly's slightly smaller. But I think we've got a good hit rate. And so I think I was watching Gonzo's video today, and he was talking about January and how you never get any good signings. Arguably, our three best signings this season have all come from January transfer windows in the last sort of few seasons. In terms of obviously Souček, in terms of Bowen, and in terms of Lingard as well. Middle of the season, 5th in the league, through in Europe. We're in a great spot. We are indeed. Mrs. Budden's calling me. Let's see what she wants. Sorry about that. Just ordering my lunch. There we go. What we got in here? If he's getting another year, they're looking for potential free at the end of this next season. Maybe, but I think that's next season to look forward to. At the end of 2021, the end of 22-23 season. Apparently, want to sign all our players. Of course, they want to do. Which good afternoon to you in the chat. I'd be okay if we got 3 points against Palace, guys. I think we would be. Man, the top 3 have lost the same amount of games combined as we have. Indeed, or we had some permanently or not in the summer. Who knows? What we got here? Right, okay. We're gonna give 5-minute warning. 5-minute warning for the quiz. 5-minute warning for the quiz. Feel free to come in, have a giggle. It's it's looking back at the year that was West Ham. In terms of the year rather than the season, the calendar year. So give yourself it's only a bit of fun. And then I'll show you a few bits. Obviously, how we finished the end of this season, how we finished the end of last year as well, 2020, at the end of 2021. Fish and chips for Russ? Nah, not today. I've got a really itchy nose. I've got hair up my nose, really ticking my nose. I'm so sorry. I'm not. No, not fish and chips. No, not today. Not for lunch. I'm not made of money. But yeah, did the quiz require studying? No, just jump on Hammer. It's all fun games. Quiz time, love it, Russ. Indeed, Peachy boy. Russ, did you see Stel hacking the system like his own stream? Doesn't do that to West Ham fan. Stel always does that to Anton. But could you imagine Anton doing that to the West Ham Weekly? God, would be the end of it. It's all right for him, isn't it? Yeah. I think Anton did very well, actually, trying to keep the thread going with pictures of him, of Shrek and stuff coming up. I saw that £17 million offer for Cabral was put in by a Premier League club. That's impressive because they can't sign anyone yet until the beginning of the January transfer window. So who knows? I don't think... I do like Cabral. I think he would be quite good. But yeah, so we'll have a 5-minute warning on the quiz. So you've got 5 minutes to jump on. As I said, 20 questions, all a bit of fun. The year that was West Ham, obviously. We've got less than 20 hours, less than 12 hours to go before this year. We can draw a line under 2021 and move on to 2022. Hopefully a lot better for us as a nation and us as a group of, a civilization. But, hopefully we can improve on West Ham's 2021 in 2022. Not a bad 2021 we've had. Looking at Mark Noble's the only player ever to have scored in every calendar year in the Premier League from 2006 or something ridiculous like that as well. Obviously, this will be the last year the last year that Mark Noble will be playing for West Ham. That's a shame. Good finisher, very slow. But I don't mind that, Mark, if he stays in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Rather than drifts out. You know, as a striker, you'd stay in the middle. As long as you've got that half a yard. I mean, Dean Ashton was never rapid, but he had that half a yard to get past people. And Harry Kane's not quick, is he, really? I think he's quite slow. But he's got the physicality and he can finish when you give him an option. I think that's great. Cabral can't be worth 70 million. We bought Cardoso from the same club. And how did that work out? Well, 17 million pound now. He ain't a bad. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest. You know, nowadays 17, you know, anything sort of 15 to 20 million is probably standard, isn't it? GP has love affair with Rusco. It's always there. When aliens finally land and make Stell a goal, please don't. Please don't, could you imagine? Just finish off my celebrations. Good luck to you, Gaza. I'm crying my eyes out when No says goodbye, and I don't even know the blow. Weird, isn't it? The bloke. I think bloke rather than know the bloke. It's not weird because I mean, for a lot of people, they haven't had. I mean, I was never around to see to Billy Bonds or Trevor Brooking, or you know, I was around when Alvin was just coming to the end of his 20 years at the club. So I've never had anyone who's had that sort of, for a lot of kids, they've been fans since, Mark Noble's always been a fan. I know my floor manager at West Ham, and Mark Noble's always been been there since she's been at the club as well. So, it's going to be quite emotional. But hopefully, it'll be him lifting the Europa League trophy. So there we go. Miguel, hope you're well. Going into New Year, can't be bad indeed. Get 2 strikers in for Antonio and go back on the wing. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's your fault that Stell spams a check. You're making him jealous indeed. Going into the year 50, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad at all. I knew you meant bloke. 3-2, he's always been around. He has always been around. Right, let's start the quiz. As I said, it's very easy. Feel free to join in on the chat as well. Let's add that to stream. There we go. Let's go full screen. It's the right day. That helps as well. First question, 20 questions. First one. What league position did we finish the 2020 calendar year in? 6th, 8th, 9th, or 10th? Obviously, we finished this year at 5th, but last year, 6th, 8th, 9th, or 10th? What league position did we finish the 2020 calendar year in? So before we played, obviously, like the equivalent of today. What league position did we finish the 2020 calendar year in? This surprised me. Of course, you can guess, Happy Hammerit. Feel free. We finished 10th. We finished 10th, and I'll show you exactly where is it. Slides. Let me bring in my slides because I've got the slides because I couldn't be. What we'd finished 10th, and then we'd played. I won't say the result. Let me show you quickly. I'm just waiting for my thing to want to turn up. Where is it? Is it that one? So I'm just trying to find. I've actually got the things here. Where has it gone? Oh, gee, sorry about this. Let me just get that. Details. I want to bring up the right one, of course. That's it. Let me just show you. We were 10th. Well done, Rob. We were 10th. We weren't 10th, Mandy. Let me just show you because it's quite impressive when you look at it. Let me just wait for it. Sorry, it's just waiting to load, obviously. Let me just show you this. So in 2020, we were 10th. We were just about to play, obviously, New Year's Day. And obviously this season, 5th. See, so we were 10th last season by the end of the calendar year. And then we finished this season. There we go. Anyway, let's go back. Next question. Who's got that one right? Obviously, you get points. Only Kay got that right. Well done. There's only a few of us on the quiz. Doesn't matter. New Year's Day 2021. Who was our opponent in a 1-0 away win? We won 1-0 away, but who was it against? Southampton, Crystal Palace, Everton, or Leeds United? Who did we play on New Year's Day 2021? Obviously, New Year's Day 2022 was a bit different. We're playing, obviously, Crystal Palace, but who did we play at this time last year? So, New Year's Day 2021, who was our opponent? It was Everton. It was Everton. 1-0 win for Everton. Souček scored, I think. I think it was Souček. I can't remember. I think it was Souček. Next question. Which team did we beat in the FA Cup third round in January 2021? It was the Toffees. Well done. So obviously FA Cup. We've got FA Cup obviously against Leeds this week. Next week off, next 9th. But in the third round this calendar year, who did we beat in January 2021 in the third round of the FA Cup? How much do you guys remember the year that was? We've got a few answers for Doncaster. It was Stockport County. We played Doncaster Rovers in the fourth round, but we beat Stockport County. Was it 1-0? It wasn't a great. It was on BBC as well. I remember that. But we beat Stockport County. There we go. James, top of the pile. That's what we like to see. Next one. In February, we beat Spurs at home, and there was a famous band celebration. Who was on guitar? Was it Fornals? Was it Bowen? Was it Rice? Or was it Souček? So you remember we scored the goal. They were in. They had the famous band celebration. But who was on the guitar? We had a drummer. We had a singer. We had Jesse was on the flute on the recorder. But who was on guitar? This is a good. I'm impressed with this question myself, to be honest. Oh, well done, Russ. Thank you. Who was on guitar? It was Fornals. Fornals was on guitar. Rice was on the drums. Bowen was singing, and Souček was just sitting there, standing there looking pretty. And Jesse Lingard was playing the, I don't know, recorder. Does he play the recorder? James, 3 correct answers in a row. Well done, indeed. Rice was the drummer. You're totally right. Well done, Mandy. Well done, Frano. Well done, Mark. Nice to see. Good question, though, isn't it? Declan Rice was controversially sent off in February 2020 away to Fulham. Is that true or was that false? Declan Rice was controversially sent off in February 2021 away to Fulham. True or false? True or false? The app runs a little bit faster anyway, Rob, so don't worry. It was false. Obviously, it was Thomas Souček. Thomas Souček was controversially sent off in the 96th minute or something ridiculous like that. And it got rescinded as well, didn't it? It was Souček. Well, unhappy hammer. It was indeed. That was a gimme. Next question. In March 2021, we ended up drawing with Arsenal, having been 3-0 down. How many own goals did we score in that game? Did we score no own goals, 1 own goal, 2 own goals, or 3 own goals? Famously, we had a whole spate of going up 3-0 and then losing the game, didn't we? Or drawing or going to 3-2. Arsenal drew 3-3 with us, but how many own goals did we score in that game? Mandy thinks 2. And in the chat, rather than give a number, can you guess who scored those own goals? It was 2. Well done, Jason. Well done to Gaza, Jazza, and Happy Hammerette. It was Dawson and Souček scored own goals. And then Lacazette scored the equaliser, if I remember. Ludders has got 4 correct answers in a row. Well done, Luds. Next one, in April, Declan Rice got injured and missed a number of games. How many did he miss? Did he miss 3, 4, 5, and 6? Arguably costing us the Champions League spot, to be perfectly frank, I think. But how many did he miss? Was it 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, or 6 games? Jazza thinks 5. Jason thinks 4. Could be 3. Could be 6. Happy Amaret says 5. It was 6. 6 games he missed. And if you added that up, times that by 3, 18 points. What we were like, how many points were we off a Champions League spot last season? We did win a few. Yeah, we did. We did win a few. And I think there's a question about one of those games coming up very soon. Ludders 5 in a row and Luds. Let's see. Question 5. In May, Lanzini played for the first time in a deeper position for West Ham against Burnley away. What was the score in that game? Did we win 1-0? Was it a 1-1 draw? Or did we win 2-1? Or did we win 3-1? Obviously, with Declan Rice not playing, Lanzini played in his position against Burnley away. Played very well. We dominated the game. But what was the final score? Nope. That was this year as well. It was Burnley 1, West Ham 2. We absolutely dominated that game. And we only picked up a 2-1 victory. It was only a 2-1 victory. Well done, Ludders and Kay, top of the pile. Well done, Happy Hammerat. Nice to see you. And well done to Mark as well. Next question. Question 9. In May, Ben Rama scored his first goal for West Ham. Who was the opponent? So it took Ben Rama almost 5 months to score his first goal for West Ham. But who was the goal against? Was it against West Brom, Newcastle, Leicester, or Brighton? Peach is having a mare, apparently. So who did Ben Rama? We moan about old Vlasic, but he's taken 4 months to score his first goal, and so has Ben Rama. He took that just as long. But who was the opponent against? It was against Brighton, indeed. We need harder questions. I'm trying to make it easier today because it's New Year's Eve. It's just a review of the year because you hope you remember these things. Ludders is top of the pile, 7 correct answers in a row. Well done, Ludders. Next question. In May, 10,000 fans saw us play the final game against Southampton. What was the final score? Was it 2-0, 3-0? Was it 2-1 or was it 4-0 to West Ham? In May, the last game of the season, 10,000 fans saw us play at London Stadium. What was the final score? Was it 2-0, 3-0, 2-1 or 4-0? Obviously, that cemented our Europa League spot as well. We've got a 2-0, we've got a 3-1, 3-1, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. And it was 3-0. It was 3-0. Ludders, 8 correct. Ludders is storming it today. That's what we like to see. In July, which team did we beat 6-2 in a pre-season friendly? Celtic, Rangers, Ipswich or Norwich? In July, which team did we beat 6-2 in a pre-season friendly? Was it against Celtic, Rangers, Ipswich or Norwich? Lots happen in a year, isn't it? A lot happens in a year. This is just me cherry picking. There's a lot more, and Stell's going to cover a lot of these, a lot of the highlights of the last 20 in 2021. It was obviously Celtic. It wasn't Astragoo. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if it was, where we'd be? 3 correct answers have reached answer streaks. Very good. Next question, question 12. In August, we beat Atalanta to capture the Betway Cup silverware. What was the score? Our first silverware of the season. We're getting the Betway Cup. Longello celebrating. We're picking it up. But what was the score? Was it 1-0 to West Ham? Was it 1-1 against Atalanta and we won on penalties? Was it 2-0 for West Ham? Or was it 2-1? In August, we beat Atalanta to capture the Betway Cup, our first silverware this season. But what was the score? It was 2-0. 2-0 to West Ham. Beat Atalanta, who lifted the cup low. Yeah, well, it was Longello, wasn't it? No, it was Baptiste. Sorry, it was Baptiste. And Martin Noble was going to lift it and then push Baptiste in front of him to lift it, which was quite sweet, like the future. And yeah, we could play. I think we could play Atalanta again in the Europa League in the final 16. I think, I don't know. In August, Mikel Antonio broke the Premier League goal scoring record when he scored against Newcastle. True or false? In August, Mikel Antonio broke the West Ham Premier League goal scoring record when he scored against Newcastle. Was that true or was that false? In August, Mikel Antonio broke the West Ham Premier League goal scoring record. It was false. It was false. It was against Leicester City. And then he had his famous cardboard cutout, didn't he? So yeah, it was Leicester, not Newcastle. There we go. Wingnut. 5 correct answers. Very good. In a row. Nice to see. Next question. In August, Connor Coventry went on loan to which championship team? Was it Peterborough? Was it Ipswich? Was it Bournemouth or West Brom? In August, Connor Coventry went out on loan to which championship team? Peterborough? Was it Ipswich? Was it Bournemouth or was it West Brom? You're right, Happy Hammer. It was against Leicester in the first home game of the season with the famous cardboard cutout. I had the time of my life. It was Peterborough, and even if it'd be better if I spelt it right. There we go. That was a gimme. Wingnut has 6 correct answers. Very good. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close now. Next question. In August, how much did we reportedly pay Chelsea for Kurt Zouma? 20 million, 22, 25, or 30? In August, how much did we reportedly pay Chelsea for Kurt Zouma? 20, 22, 25, 30. Hopefully back by the end of January, if reports are meant to be believed. Even Moyes said, I think, in his press conference, that he's ahead of schedule of where they think he should be. So we've got 30, 30, 30. It was 25 reportedly. We paid £25 million. Well done, Alex. 20 Rise of the Craig DVDs. No, it was 20 million. 25 million pounds reportedly, not 30. You're thinking of Vlasic. We paid a lot more for him. Happy New Year to Australia. Indeed. We've just turned over 1 o'clock now. Happy New Year, Neil. Good luck to your son. Good luck to your son. Newcastle versus Southampton off. I thought you meant dollars. Yeah, whatever. If it was dollars, it'd be more than that. Euros, maybe, but not dollars. True or false? In September, Jesse Lingard returned to London Stadium and scored the winner against us in a 2-1 defeat to Man United. Is that true or is that false? In September, Jesse Lingard returned to London Stadium and scored the winner against us in a 2-1 defeat to Man United. True or false? It was true. It was true, unfortunately. It was true indeed. We got Father Snowman, James K. Very, very good. Keep going. A few more questions. In October, we beat Man City on penalties in the Carabao Cup. What was the score in the penalty shootout? Was it 4-2, 5-2, 4-3, or 5-3? In October, we beat Man City on penalties in the Carabao Cup, knocked them out for the first time in 5 years. What was the score in the penalty shootouts? Was it 4-2? Was it 5-2, 4-3, or 5-3? We all remember it. We all remember beating them. We've got some 4-3s. We've got some 5-3s. It was 5-3. 5-3 indeed. There we go. Tough. 4 correct answers. Well done to you. Next question. Which player scored the deciding and final penalty? Was it Noble, Benrahma, Cresswell, or Dawson? Which player scored the final penalty? It was a deciding penalty, but the final penalty in that shootout. Was it Noble? Was it Benrahma? Was it Cresswell? Or was it Dawson? Which player scored the last penalty in that penalty shootout? Noble, Benrahma, Cresswell, or Dawson? Saeed's mum. It was Benrahma. It was Benrahma, of course, and then diving in to celebrate with his mum. Lullers is back. Lullers is back with an answer streak of 3. Good to see. Next question. 2 more. In November, what percentage of the club did Daniel Krasinski reportedly purchase? 25%, 27%, 29%, or 31%? The pressure. Indeed, it was pressure. In November, what percentage of the club did Daniel Krasinski reportedly purchase? We've got 31. We've got 27 in the chat. What could it be? 25 in the chat. It was 27%. 27% of the club he purchased back in November. Well, back in November, say last month, wasn't it, me? And finally, one more question. In 2021, how many points have West Ham collected in total in the calendar year? 63, 68, 71, or 73? In 2021 calendar year, how many points have West Ham collected in total? 63, 68, 71, or 73? And this is the last question of the quiz. How many points in total do West Ham collect? You've got 63, 73 in the chat. It was 73 points, the most we've ever collected in a calendar year in the Premier League, the most goals we've scored in a collective year in the Premier League as well, I believe. So let's see how everyone did. In 3rd place, James. Well done to James. In second place, Father Snowman, well done. And top of the pile, cream of the crop, we know we don't stop, goes to Ludders. Well done, Ludders. Good to see. And in third place, we have Wingnut in fourth and Tough Tuft in fifth. Great to see. Great to see. And it's good when you look back at the year that was. And as I said, Stell's doing a big show of this next on Sunday, I believe. It could be Monday, but I think it's gonna be Sunday at the moment. TBC when it's going to be done, and it's going to get some people on talking about their highlights of the year as well for West Ham. I've got my own personal ones which I'll be talking about as well. There's been a lot that's gone on. There's been a lot that's gone on in the year in the year that's West Ham, and it's been a hell of a year. It's just crazy, absolutely crazy. Congratulations, good afternoon, Simon. I can't get time bonuses as I have to wait for the question on your show. Oh dear. Russ, I think Eddie Babodi or Toysin would be amazing. I think he could be extremely late as I'm taking the decorations down. I think we'll take down. I was down on Sunday. I know it's meant to be 12th night, but it's in the week, and it's not easy when it's in the week. But well done to Ludders winning that quiz. Father Snowman James in the top 3. I think we finished the calendar year 6th in the annual Premier League table. What have we got here? 73 points. And also we've scored 73 goals. 73 points, 73 goals. Goal difference of 22. 20 wins, 7 draws, 12 losses. Above Spurs. Just behind Man United. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea have played 1 game more than us. City have played 3 games more, but they've got 110 points. A fair play. We need more pace to make opponents poop their pants. I totally agree with you, Pete. I totally agree with you. And hopefully in January that's going to be addressed. By looking at some of the people that we're potentially looking at, as I said, go back. We've done a transfer show yesterday, and no, day before yesterday, Wednesday. Yeah. Thursday. No, it's Friday today. Yeah. On Wednesday, we did a big transfer show. I think we've had 65 players or 67 players on my shows. Plus, still, you're looking at probably about 75, 80 players that have been mentioned over the last few weeks. Literally anyone with 2 feet who could, it's just crazy. West Ham just put up on Facebook, what a year it's been. Well, there we go. It has been a crazy year for West Ham. A crazy year. Let me just show. My lunch is ready. Anyway, guys, as I said, Happy New Year from myself, from Stel, from Anton, from Matt, from all the West Ham Network guys. As I said, tomorrow will be the watch along for the Crystal Palace game. We'll also have Sunday Stel's year in review. West Ham, we'll probably West Ham Weekly on the Monday. I'll be back Monday lunchtime, hopefully. Anyway, and yeah, hope you have a lovely New Year's. Happy New Year to all our Australian friends already, and yeah, not really much else to say, but come and new irons. And as I said, let me do what have I got? Hope you have a lovely. That's not the that's. It looks like I won't say what it looks like because Jake might be watching, but he knows he's a young lad now. That's ridiculous. Anyway, as I said, we'll see you in 2022, everyone. Best of luck. Hopefully, you say that my co-op cream eggs are already out and the mini eggs, ridiculous. As I said, hope you all have a lovely New Year's. We'll talk about New Year's resolutions maybe. We'll talk about New Year's resolutions maybe on Monday. Maybe we'll do a New Year's resolution for West Ham and we'll get your New Year's resolutions on the Monday show. But anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Come in new irons. As always, I'd like to thank all of our channel members as well as everyone else who supports us and subscribes to the channel. It's been a hell of a year, and 2022 is going to be just as good. So take care, love. Much love. No, that's what I do. Much love. Bye-bye.
It's like a family tree.